This is one of those things where you might be making tutorials this way, and it's so stupidly simple that if you're not, you're going to wish you did. I've been making tutorials now for 7 years on my channel, and I always struggle when I make tutorials. I make the tutorials and I get into it and I just start fumbling and I start losing track, and then I end up with this 30-minute video that I have to like whittle down and figure out where the good parts are and the bad parts are, and it's always been really time consuming, and I've dreaded making them. And I was watching a video from Justin Brown, Primal Video, and at the bottom of his videos, he has a time ticker, a status bar, if you will, and along that status bar, he has the different sections. Like, this is your timeline, this is text, this is audio, this is clipping. So you know, okay, if I want to learn how to add audio, I go to the audio thing. Now that's not how I watch my video, but I thought to myself, why don't I record my video that way? Instead of sitting down and just trying to muscle through a tutorial in a way that I would use the app, why don't I make a form? Why don't I make a template, write it down and say, okay, well, this is your project. Here are the steps to get into the project. Here is your audio. Here's the steps to get into audio. Here's how you do this. Here's how you do this. And only record them in chunks. I'm only going to record a 2-minute section talking about when you open the app. Here's how you create a project. Here's the things you need to do, and then stop recording. So then what I'm left with is each section was its own clip. So when I put them all into the timeline, it was so much easier to work with, and it was so much easier to actually record it because I wasn't having to think 10 steps ahead while I was making the tutorial. All I have to focus on, I just need to get through how to make a project. That's it. That's it. Then the next thing, all I have to do is explain the timeline in this clip. All I have to do is explain how to add audio in this clip. Man, that made recording a tutorial 1,000 times easier for me.
Nice.
Maybe I'm dumb. I don't know.
Well, I mean, you know.
But
I'm not going to say anything.
If you're struggling with making tutorials, making a template and recording those in clips was an absolute game changer for me.